My name's Joy and I'm the acting head teacher at Netherley. And I just wanted to share some of my reflections on how training the staff in Metaskills and in this introduction to Metaskills passport that we developed has really helped us as a staff team and beyond. So I think Rosa already explained, but her and I in our previous primary teacher lives had some we had had some experience with meta skills and we had done a little bit of training. And we just perceived a sort of sticking point with our learners that they were, by the time they were getting to the afternoons, they were getting a bit tired and doing more of the academic subjects in our setting just wasn't working and it was leading to a lot of dysregulation and disruption. And I just thought that meta skills would be a really lovely way to learn and to help build our young people's skills without it feeling like really heavy or really academic learning. We could do this in a fun but challenging way, in a way that was quite meaningful. And so Rose and I breached the subject and we led staff training. And our staff training was really lovely. We got everybody to come up with different ideas for different skills. So we looked at creativity, or we looked at curiosity, or we looked at focusing, and we delved in using the meta skills framework into the sort of subdivisions of that. What was everything that was involved? So like with focusing, we've got filtering, we've got sorting, and we just started putting our heads together to see what kind of activities we could come up with that would be interesting and challenging and fun for our learners that would build these skills. And as a staff team, we really loved getting everybody's ideas because we've got such a varied people group in our staff team that we've got different skills. I'm very drama and music, but I'm in no way maths and numbers, and we have people that are like really good at that, and scientific things and forensic things that I would never come up with in a million years. So being able to work on a collegiate level and bring our ideas together really helped. And it also really helps in the teaching and delivering of meta skills because as a school, just the way our school's set up, we weren't doing much team teaching. And it has allowed us to get together and we now team teach the meta skills. And it's just lovely because we get to glean from each other's talents and our interests. And I have learned so much from working alongside my colleagues, seeing how they teach, them seeing how I teach, seeing how we would approach the subjects differently. And another thing I really love about this approach to meta skills is this wasn't us saying to our learners, we're teaching you and you're going to do these challenges, but it was us saying all together, we need to develop our meta skills. These are meta skills for life. These are human skills that we all need and we can all develop. So we do the challenges with the learners. And they really, really like that. It's helped it be much more accessible if they think they might get to beat the teacher, or they think, for ones that they might think, I'm not going to be able to do that. If they say me not be able to do it and then try again and try again, it really makes it a lot more accessible. And it just provides a better reach overall. And that's one of the benefits I have found is we've had so many positive conversations amongst the staff and amongst the learners. It's helped build our staff relationships and it's helped build our staff and learner relationships. So much so that it goes into other parts of our lives. So if we're on a school trip, um, you, it has it is being spoken about. We went to a trip to the trampoline park and we're talking about what meta skills we need if we're going up and we're ordering a drink from the cafe, or if we're going to have to wait our turn. What are the meta skills that we are using? And it's become part of our everyday language. And one of the really unexpected joys of this approach to meta skills is we actually have a partnership with our local YMCA, and they had seen how we were developing meta skills in the school, and I had asked to borrow some resources because they had some really great stuff that really worked well for meta skills. They're sort of asking what we were doing and I was explaining, and they've been able to see some of it in action, and they have asked us as a staff team to go and teach them meta skills in their setting so they can do it with their young people in a more informal way, in that informal education setting. And I just think that's lovely that another organisation has been able to see it working in practice and have thought that that is something that they would like to take. And they might adapt it and they have to do it. Like I would say to anybody that is going to start embedding meta skills in your school, you have to do it in a way that works for you. And maybe what worked for us wouldn't work for everybody else, but it's a nice place to start and see if it works. And I've really enjoyed developing it alongside Rosa. I've really enjoyed facilitating it within our school, and I would love to see what is going to become of it and to see if anybody else would like to use it. So if you would like resources or anything else in our case study, you will find information to email me and we can go from there, and we will share whatever we've got. Thank you for watching and reading, and goodbye.